Welcome to the Running Library. Quick, practical ideas to think clearer and live better. Today, we're breaking down The Second Machine Age by Brynjolfsson and McAfee. Let's keep this practical. And let's start with the strongest idea first. Digital technology isn't just improving the tools we use, it's changing what humans are needed for. The Second Machine Age by Eric Brynjolfsson and Andrew McAfee is a warning and a roadmap for what happens when machines stop being helpers and start becoming colleagues and competitors. Big idea number one: we're entering a new kind of industrial revolution. The first machine age replaced human muscle. The second machine age starts replacing human brain work. Why it matters. This isn't more gadgets. It's a shift in the basic economics of work value and advantage. Action step: stop asking what technology is trending. Start asking what human capability is becoming cheap, fast, and automated. That question predicts disruption better than headlines do. But here's where it gets interesting. The authors argue that digital progress is different from past progress. Not because it's flashy, because it's exponential, combinatorial, and increasingly software driven. Exponential means small improvements compound into big leaps. Combinatorial means new tools stacked together. A better sensor plus cloud computing plus machine learning becomes a whole new system. And software is weird. Once it's built, it can be copied almost for free. That changes competition. Big idea number two: technology boosts productivity, but it doesn't automatically boost paychecks. The economy can get richer, and many people can still feel stuck. Why it matters. Brynjolfsson and McAfee highlight a painful gap. Productivity can rise while wages stagnate for a lot of workers. The gains don't spread evenly. If you've ever wondered why the world can feel more advanced but also more anxious, this is a big reason. Action step: separate two questions in your own life and in your thinking. 1. Is output increasing? 2. Who captures the value? Then look at your industry and ask where the value is flowing: to labor, to capital, or to platforms. Now, here's the mistake most people make. They assume automation only threatens routine factory jobs. But the book argues that digital tech can automate routine in any setting. Routine doesn't mean low skill. Routine means rules-based and predictable. That includes a lot of office work, a lot of back office analysis, a lot of coordination tasks. Big idea number three: the real dividing line is not blue collar versus white collar. It's non-routine problem solving, creativity, and human interaction versus tasks that can be encoded. Why it matters. If your job is mostly following a process, software can learn that process. If your job is mostly translating messy reality into good decisions, that's harder to automate. This is why some people get augmented by technology and become more valuable, and others get replaced or squeezed. Action step: do a quick task audit. Write down the 10 things you do most in a week. Circle the ones that are repetitive, rules-based, and easy to measure. Then pick one and start building a machine teammate for it: a template, a script, a tool, an automation. Your goal is to move yourself up the ladder from doing the task to designing the system. But here's where it gets interesting. The second machine age isn't only about jobs disappearing. It's also about new capabilities creating new jobs, industries, and ways to build wealth. The problem is speed. Technology can move faster than institutions, faster than education, faster than policy, faster than cultural norms, which means the transition can be messy. Big idea number four: we're shifting toward an economy of superstars and platforms. Digital markets tend to reward the best and scale them globally. Why it matters. When distribution is basically free, one great product can dominate. One great app, one great creator, one great company, one great algorithm. This creates winner take most dynamics. It can be amazing for consumers, it can be brutal for competitors, and it can widen inequality. Action step. If you're building a career or a business, think in terms of leverage. Ask, what part of my work can scale without scaling my hours? That could mean creating reusable assets, building an audience, developing a unique data set, creating systems, or specializing in a niche where being top 5% is enough to be highly valued. This is the part most people skip. They focus on learning tools. But the book pushes you to think about complementary skills. If machines get better at computation, then human advantage shifts to what complements computation: judgment, taste, leadership, ethics, communication, context, and the ability to define the right problem. Big idea number 5. The best strategy is not to compete with machines. It's to become the kind of human that machines make more powerful. Why it matters. The future isn't humans versus computers. It's humans with computers outperforming humans without computers. The winners aren't always the most technical people. They're the people who can pair technology with real world goals. Action step. Pick one complement skill and train it deliberately for 30 days. If you choose communication, practice writing clearer one-page summaries. If you choose judgment, do postmortems on your decisions. If you choose leadership, practice aligning a group around a measurable outcome. Then pair it with a tool that amplifies it. But here's where it gets interesting. The authors also talk about the broader social choices we face, because the second machine age is not fate, it's a direction, and we still choose the rules of the game. They explore how policy, education, and institutions might respond. They also point out a hard truth: innovation creates abundance, but it can also create dislocation. Both can be true at the same time. And in a moment, I'll share the most powerful principle in the entire book, the one that helps you stay optimistic without being naive. Big idea number 6. We need to innovate not just in technology, but in organizations and policy. The bottleneck is often human systems, not hardware. Why it matters. If we don't adapt, we get a world where the benefits concentrate and the social fabric weakens. If we do adapt, we can get a world with more prosperity, more choices, and better work. The book leans toward optimism, but it's an optimism that requires action. Action step. Think at 3 levels: personal, organizational, and societal. Personal, build complementary skills and leverage. Organizational, redesign work so humans and machines collaborate. Societal, support policies that help people transition, reskill, and participate in the gains. Now, here's that principle. The most powerful principle in the book is this: technology is not destiny, but it is a force multiplier. It multiplies what you already have. If you have a good system, tech makes it great. If you have a broken system, tech makes it break faster. If you have inequality, tech can widen it. If you have opportunity, tech can spread it. So the question becomes, what are we multiplying? That's the lens that turns this book from tech commentary into a practical guide. But here's where it gets interesting. A lot of people respond to this topic with either hype or fear. The second machine age tries to hold a third stance: clear-eyed optimism. Yes, jobs will change. Yes, some jobs will disappear. Yes, inequality can rise. And yes, we can build better outcomes. The book's message is basically, don't fight the wave, learn to surf it, and help design the beach rules so fewer people get crushed. So what do you do with this practically starting today? Here's a simple action plan you can use, whether you're a student, employee, manager, or founder. Step 1. Identify automatable tasks in your life. List your weekly tasks. Mark anything that is repetitive, rules-based, and measurable. Those are at risk. Or better, those are opportunities to automate and free your time. Then automate one small piece. Not everything, one piece. Step 2. Build a complement stack. Choose one technical capability and one human capability. Technical could be data literacy, basic automation, AI tools, spreadsheets, scripting, analytics, or workflow design. Human could be writing, negotiation, product sense, teaching, leadership, or domain expertise. Pair them. For example, clear writing plus analytics makes you dangerous in almost any organization. Domain expertise plus automation makes you faster than the market. Step 3, create leverage. Turn your work into assets. Document your processes. Build templates. Create reusable presentations. Build a portfolio. Teach what you learn. Make your output easier to distribute and harder to replace. And one more thing. Step 4, choose your arena carefully. In winner-take-most markets, being average is painful. So either aim for a niche where you can be excellent or join a team where your contribution compounds. This is the part most people skip. They try to keep up everywhere. Instead, pick a lane where you can become unusually good. Now let's compress the whole book into 3 steps you'll actually remember. 1. The second machine age is about machines doing more cognitive work, not just physical work. 2. Productivity can rise while many people struggle because value doesn't distribute automatically. So you must position yourself where you complement technology and capture value. 3. Technology multiplies systems. Build better personal skills, better organizations, and better rules so the gains spread. If you want the full book, it's linked below. And if you like calm, practical breakdowns of big ideas from books on technology, business, and human behavior, subscribe to The Running Library. If you want the full book, it's linked below. Subscribe for more book insights you can actually use.